Today, I'm in front of you to present about what is augmented reality, and that was a project done by me in the last few days. The technology has advanced to the point where realism in virtual reality is very achievable. However, in our obsession to replace the world and human experience in virtual space, we overlook the most important aspects of what makes us who we are, that is, our reality. The augmented reality will truly change the way we view the world with augmented reality displays, which will eventually look much like a normal pair of glasses. Informative graphics will appear in your field of view, and audio will coincide with whatever you see. In this presentation, we will take a look at this future technology. With the introduction of augmented reality in 1968, we were able to apply virtual objects within physical reality. The augmented reality will truly change the way we view the world with augmented reality displays, which will eventually look much like a normal pair of glasses. Informative graphics will appear in your field of view. When we are coming to the definition what is augmented reality, it is a combination of a real world environment and the one generated by a computer that augments both the real and virtual world with additional informations. Augmented reality was introduced opposite that of virtual reality. Instead of immersing the user into a synthesized, purely informational environment, the goal of AR is to enhance a person's performance and the perceptions of the world. It superimposes graphics over a real-world environment in real time. And also, AR research focuses on a see-through devices, usually worn on the head that overlay graphics and text on the user's view. When we are coming to the history of AR, it was in 1968 the first AR technology was developed at Harvard by Ivan Sutherland, and in 1974 a combination of video cameras and projection systems that produced shadows on the screen was found. The term augmented reality was coined by Tom Caudell in 1990, and in later from 1990s to the ongoing year 2020, many researches was done to improve the AR technology. More advanced versions of AR has been found after the year of 1990, and in 2008 the first commercial AR application was found by Esquire magazine by using augmented reality in their print media. When we are coming to the goals of AR, it is to create a system such that a user cannot tell the difference between the real and the virtual world. It also enhances a person's performance and perceptions of the world. Next, we will see about the difference between augmented reality and virtual reality. Virtual reality is defined as a computer-generated three-dimensional environment in which a person is immersed. In the above definition, the virtual environment is a computer-generated 3D scene which requires high-performance computer graphics to provide adequate level of realism. A visible difference between these two types of system is immersiveness of the system. Virtual reality strives for a totally immersive environment. In contrast, an augmented reality system is augmenting the real world scene, necessitating that the user maintains a sense of presence in the world. The virtual images are merged with the real view to create the augmented display. There must be a mechanism to combine the real view to create the augmented display. Then we can see what makes an AR work. The main components of AR are display, tracking, environment sensing, and visualization rendering. When we are coming to display, it corresponds to head-mounted devices where images are formed. Many objects that do not exist in the real world can be put into the environment, and users can view and examine on that objects. In tracking, it means getting the right information at the right time and the right place. And in environment sensing, it is a process of viewing or sensing the real world scene or even physical environment. And in visualization and rendering, some emerging trends in the recent development of human-computer interaction can be observed. The trends are augmented reality, computer-supported cooperative works, ubiquitous computing, and heterogeneous user interface, etc. And AR is a visual improvement or enrichment of the surrounding environment by overlaying spatially aligned, computer-generated information onto a human's view. And next, we are going to see the different displays that can be used in AR. There are three main displays that can be used in AR, and they are head-mounted displays, handheld displays, and projector displays. In head-mounted displays or HWD, users mount these displays on their head, providing imagery in front of their eyes. There are two types of HWDs: optical see-through and video see-through. A different approach is the virtual retinal display, which forms image directly on the retina. These displays with microvision are developed commercially. Next one is handheld displays. Some AR systems use handheld flat panel LCD display that use an attached camera to provide video see-through based augmentation. Next is a projection display. In this approach, the desired virtual information is projected directly on the physical objects to be augmented. In the simplest case, the intention is for the augmentation to be coplanar with the surface onto which they project, and to project them for single room mounted projectors with no need for special eyewear. Projectors can cover large irregular surfaces using an automated calibration procedure that makes into account surface geometry and image overlap. Next, we can see what are the applications of augmented reality. The applications of augmented reality is covering a large number of domains, and the areas that have been discussed range from medical to military trainings. First of all, in medical, the domain is one of the important for augmented reality systems. Most of the medical applications deal with the image guided surgery that is done by using CT scans or MRI scans of the patient that provide surgeon a with necessary view of internal anatomy. This will improve the performance and also enhance the surgical team's performance, eliminate the need of the painful and cumbersome stereotypic frames. In entertainment, a simple form of augmented reality have been used in the entertainment and news business for quite sometimes. Example is the weather forecasting, where we can see the weather forecasting in a form of standing map. It is a typical kind of application of augmented reality. And in the military training, the military has been using displays in cockpits that present information to the pilot on the windshield of the cockpit or the visor of the flight helmet. This is a form of augmented reality display. By equipping the military personnel with helmet-mounted visor displays or special purpose rangefinder, the activities of other units participating in the exercise can be imaged. Next is a consumer design or an industrial manufacturing that uh, that is related with the consumer designing of products. An example is that when we are going to the typical home store, wanting to add a new deck to your house, they will show us how it will look, how a deck will look like after it was maintained by a graph. And between my conversation, you had